Hey everyone, I'm SD, and when it comes to shark movies, The Meg with Jason Statham usually comes to mind. It's a fun ride for sure. But today, I've got a few picks that I've watched recently, and they bring something different to the table. Some are iconic, some are underrated, and a couple are just plain wild. Whether it's based on a true story or just pure ocean chaos, these titles will definitely make you think twice before heading out for a swim. Let's jump in. First up, Jaws from 1975. There's no way to start a list like this without Jaws. This is the one that redefined summer blockbusters and made the ocean terrifying forever. Set in a peaceful coastal town, it follows the slow and creeping terror of a massive shark stalking a community full of unsuspecting beachgoers. But what really makes it special is how much depth it has. The characters are layered, the tension is masterfully paced, and it's got this brilliant blend of creature horror and social commentary. Directed by Steven Spielberg and based on Peter Benchley's novel, Jaws goes beyond being just a shark attack movie. It digs into themes of panic, political pressure, and the price of choosing profits over people's lives. And even after 50 years, it still holds up as a gripping, nerve-wracking classic. This one isn't just about the blood in the water, it's about the fear that builds before it. Next up is Deep Blue Sea from 1999, and this one takes the shark thriller in a completely insane direction. We're talking about a secret underwater research facility where scientists are genetically enhancing shark brains to find an Alzheimer's cure. Naturally, these super intelligent sharks decide they've had enough of being lab rats and turn the entire facility into their personal hunting ground. The lab starts flooding, the structure's collapsing, and our survivors are trapped in the middle of the ocean with apex predators that can literally outsmart them. This movie is pure B-movie gold that knows exactly what it is. It's cheesy, absurdly loud, and completely over the top, but that's precisely its charm. The practical effects are surprisingly solid, the jump scares actually work, and it fully commits to its wild sci-fi premise without any shame. Sure, it's not going to win any awards for sophisticated storytelling, but it earns its cult status by being genuinely entertaining from start to finish. Deep Blue Sea doesn't try to be the next Jaws. Instead, it carves out its own lane as the perfect sharks with attitude thriller. It's one of those rare creature features that delivers exactly what it promises. Pure, unfiltered aquatic mayhem that'll keep you glued to your screen. Then there's 47 Meters Down, and this one will absolutely wreck your nerves. Two sisters, Lisa and Kate, are living it up on a Mexican vacation when they decide to try cage diving with great whites. What starts as the adventure of a lifetime quickly becomes a nightmare when their protective cage breaks free and crashes to the ocean floor, leaving them trapped in complete darkness. Now, they're stuck 47 meters underwater with a dwindling oxygen supply, no way to communicate with the surface, and massive great whites circling overhead. This isn't just about shark attacks, it's pure psychological terror wrapped in a survival thriller. The film keeps the pressure cranked to maximum from the moment that cage hits bottom, creating this suffocating sense of dread that never lets up. What elevates this beyond typical shark fodder is the emotional core between the sisters. You feel their panic, their desperation, and the impossible choices they're forced to make in complete darkness. The claustrophobic underwater setting makes every breath feel precious, and the constant threat above creates this perfect storm of terror. Next up is The Reef from 2010. This one's based on real events, which makes it 10 times more chilling. A group of friends is sailing from Australia to Indonesia when their boat hits a reef and capsizes. Stranded, with no help in sight, they're forced to swim for land, but a great white shark starts stalking them along the way. The reef keeps things grounded. It's not flashy or exaggerated. The fear comes from how real it all feels. The slow dread, the hopelessness, and knowing that some version of this actually happened. It's a smaller, more intimate film than most in the genre, but that just adds to how unnerving it is. Definitely worth checking out if you want something that feels real and raw. And finally, Open Water from 2003. This one also draws from real-life events, and it hits hard because of how simple and terrifying the premise is. A couple goes on a scuba diving trip, the boat miscounts passengers, it leaves without them. Now they're floating in the middle of the ocean, completely alone with sharks circling below. What makes Open Water so effective is the psychological horror. It's not a high-action movie. It's slow, quiet, and brutally realistic. And the fact that the real couple it was inspired by was never found, that just makes it all the more haunting. A lot of people say this one is even scarier than Jaws, not because of the shark scenes, but because of the helplessness. It's minimalistic, but powerful. And that's my lineup of shark-infested thrillers. Some are loud and wild, some are subtle and emotional, but all of them stick with you in different ways. So if you're looking for something with bite, you've got a few options to dive into. Just maybe keep your feet out of the water while you do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me your favorite shark movie down in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.